Hey, this is me now. Nice desk, one laptop, coffee that I actually get to drink while it's still hot. That little green line? That's mine. Life's good. But 6 months ago, I looked very, very different. Let me take you back. Fair warning, it gets ugly. This is what being a Wall Street trader actually looks like. It starts at 4:47 in the morning, not 5, not 4:45, 4:47, because some genius on the desk decided that's when the Asian markets get interesting. Your body wakes up before the alarm now. That's not discipline. That's trauma with a schedule. You haven't seen a sunrise from the correct side in 3 years. Then you run, physically run, through a city that's still asleep, holding coffee you will absolutely spill, briefcase in the other hand like it's a relay baton. Why run? Because someone once got to the desk at 5:40 instead of 5:30, and people still whisper about him. Nobody knows where he works now. Nobody asks. The revolving door, my nemesis. You'd think a person who manages millions of dollars could operate a rotating door. You would be wrong. Papers everywhere, dignity gone, and it's not even 5:30 yet. The security guard doesn't even look up anymore. He's seen this exact crash 40 times. He rates them now. That one was a 6. And here it is, the floor, empty, dark, humming. 300 monitors on standby like the world's most expensive haunted house. There's something almost peaceful about it at this hour. Almost. It's the peace of a battlefield at dawn. In 4 hours, this room will be the loudest place in the city. Enjoy the silence. It's the only one you get. You sit down, first one in. You tell yourself that means you're dedicated. It actually means you have nothing else. You check the futures. You check them again. Nothing has changed in 11 seconds, but you check anyway. This is the job. Professional refreshing. Somewhere your college self, the one who wanted to work in finance, is so proud, the idiot. And then you see it, red, not a little red, not by the dip red, this is call your mother red. Overnight, somewhere across the planet, something happened. A headline, a rumor, a guy sneezed near a central bank, and now every position you lovingly built this week is on fire. Good morning to you, too. 9:30, the bell. People romanticize the opening bell. Those people have never stood under it. It's not a bell, it's a starting gun for a panic attack. The doors burst open, 400 people start yelling numbers at each other, and your 17-step morning plan dies in the first 90 seconds. Every single day, without exception. Now you're on 2 phones, minimum. One ear buying, one ear selling, both ears getting screamed at. Clients want answers. You don't have answers. You have vibes and a spreadsheet. What's your outlook? My outlook? Sir, I can see exactly 4 minutes into the future, and all 4 of them are bad. Here come the managers. Fun fact, when the market goes up, it's their strategy. When it goes down, it's your execution. That's the whole system. This man yelling at me has not personally placed a trade since 2011, but he has opinions. Oh, he has opinions. I nod. I say absolutely. I have no idea what he just said. At some point, they brought in an actual medic, for me, on a Tuesday. Blood pressure borderline impressive, he said. The chart behind me kept falling the entire time he took my pulse, which, honestly, felt personal. He asked if I was under stress. The whole floor laughed. Even the chart laughed. I signed a waiver. We moved on. But then, some days, you win. The trade hits, the money rains. And for about 11 minutes, you are a god in a wrinkled shirt. This feeling, this exact feeling, is why nobody quits. It's the slot machine paying out just often enough to keep you seated. I'd like to tell you I saw through it at the time. I did not. I ordered bottle service. The crash after the high is spectacular. Here's me, 11 p.m., under a landfill of coffee cups. That clock isn't broken. That's just how time looks after 14 hours of screens. Salvador Dali wasn't painting dreams. He was painting overtime. I fell asleep mid-keystroke that night. My forehead bought 200 shares of something. They went up, obviously. Some nights I stayed late doing math on an actual blackboard, like a Victorian ghost, trying to make the bonus, minus the taxes, minus the rent, minus the therapy, equal worth it. The equation never balanced. There's a number missing on that board, and it's the number of years I was spending to earn it. Anyway, moving on, quickly. I started having this dream, same one every time. I'm a barista, sunlight, an apron. I make one perfect coffee and someone just says thank you. Nobody screams a ticker symbol at me. In the dream, I smile with my whole face, muscles I hadn't used since the first quarter. Doctors call this a warning sign. I called it Tuesday's only good part, because this was my actual life, strapped into a roller coaster made of candlestick charts. Up on the green, down on the red, no brakes, no exit, and the track is being built in real time by strangers' emotions. People pay money at amusement parks for this feeling. I was being paid. It is not enough money. There is no enough money. Then the days stopped being days. The calendar started swinging first. Monday hit me, Tuesday hit me. The weeks blurred into one long fluorescent hallway. I measured my life in quarters, not the coin, the fiscal kind, which is worse. Someone asked me my age and I almost said Q3. That's not a joke. That happened. In front of people. It followed me into sleep, red and green candles with faces standing around my bed like sleep paralysis with a Bloomberg terminal. The red ones growl, the green ones smile, which is somehow worse because you know what green does right before it turns red. I woke up shorting my own pillow. My sleep app just said, please seek help. And here's rock bottom, my best friend's wedding. Beautiful ceremony, open bar, love in the air. And where am I? Under the head table, on my hands and knees, checking futures on my phone during their first dance. The Tokyo Open waits for no man, but somewhere between the tablecloth and the grass stains, a small voice asked, what are you doing? I want to be clear, the bride knew. Everyone knew. You cannot subtly crawl under a wedding table in a full suit. The photographer has pictures. They're in the album. Page 12. Me, glowing phone, framed perfectly between the newlyweds' first dance. That photo did more for my self-awareness than 2 years of therapy. It's also somehow my best angle. My nephew's birthday. Look at my eyes. Those are charts. Actual charts where I should be. 8 children singing happy birthday, and I'm calculating whether the cake, as an asset, is overvalued. A 7-year-old asked me why I looked like that. I said the Fed, buddy. He cried. I don't blame him. I was crying too, on the inside, where the positions live. So one Thursday, a nothing Thursday, a beige Thursday, I stood up, took 400 pages of research I never got to finish reading, and made it rain paper on the entire floor. Walked out through those doors, backlit like a saint. Someone said he'll be back. I heard him. I did not look back. Best trade I ever made. Everything for a door. This is me now, for real this time. Home desk, one laptop. Plants I keep alive on purpose. I trade my own money, my own hours, my own rules. Feet up, coffee hot, no bell, no bosses, no floor. Turns out you can keep the parts of the job you loved and evict the parts that were eating you. Who knew? Everyone. Everyone knew. So yeah, peace at last. Total, permanent, unshakable peace is what I'd be saying if there weren't at this exact moment a storm cloud the size of a small country forming directly behind my head. Because here's the truth. You can leave the floor. The floor never leaves you. If this made you laugh, subscribe. I'll be here. Refreshing. Forever.